used to think that he was very low on the developmental scale. Well, not we, people who work with him used to think. I never believed that because we only got our diagnosis when he was 6.5. Before that, he was considered severely developmentally delayed, and they used to think that his cognition was really, really low because he wasn't communicating. They said he doesn't have expressive, but he doesn't have receptive speech either, because when we ask him this or that, he doesn't answer. And it was like autism was an answer to it, that yeah, what I always thought, that he's getting what's happening around him is just, it's so complicated for him to think, like the question that you ask him, it has so many implications that he doesn't know which one answer to give you. And that's why he was not communicating, and not that like, oh, he doesn't even understand. Like they used to say he does not have cognition, like he has the cognition of a 6-month-old baby or something like that, like some horrible number they used to give us always, but I never believed that. But it's interesting. So the time when he was nonverbal and he was supposed to be not taking in anything in the world around him at all, when he was 4 years old. Just today, I had taken out some old stuff from the basement to give to Goodwill, and there was a bowl of Bob the Builder, and he looked at me and he's like, his speech is still kind of limited, and he said, the Bob the Builder bowl is for 4-year-olds. I said, yeah, you used to use it when you were 4. And he's like, I had my Bob the Builder cake. I said, yeah. And I was like, yeah, it was a Bob the Builder birthday, and yeah, we just had a very small birthday party for him. And he said, and Mommy got Bob the Builder plates and cups, but no napkins. And I was like, you're right, I couldn't find Bob the Builder napkins anywhere. I didn't remember any of that. Now when he mentioned it, I was like, yeah. And he was taking all of that in, and at the same time not saying a single word other than mommy, daddy, or water, just very basic words, and not even pointing to stuff. Like we were showing picture boards and he wouldn't even point to stuff or anything. So, but all of that was going in, and that's what worries me even now in school, is that everything, they will never take him to the next level in anything until he's shown that he's achieved the level he's at. But he doesn't show it in the way teachers expect him to show it. And we're just stuck at the same point. Like and like you've been teaching him this since he was grade 2. Yes, he knows how to tell time on an analog clock, and besides, who uses an analog clock anyway these days? I know. So they're like, oh, but he failed the time unit. And, okay, next year you're going to teach him the same stuff again. So.
Blackbird, fly into the night, but it's dark black night.